Hey guys, it's Kia and I'm back with another video. This video is the Heavy Hitters tag by the beautiful Neesha over at Spicy Looks. We all know that she loves a good heavy hitter. She loves those strong beast mode coming at you fragrances, and so I'm going to give you 5 of my heavy hitters in my collection. They may not be as heavy hitting as Neesha's, but I'm going to tell you, for my taste, yeah, I have to be careful. So anytime people talk about a beast mode fragrance or one that is just heavy hitting, doing the most, obnoxious, I even put it in my Ruthless video. I mentioned it in my last video. The fragrance that I'm speaking of is Swiss Arabian's Shagaf Oud. Let's turn it around where you can see the fronts. Can you? So shiny. But this is Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud. This fragrance is everything rose, oud, and praline. It is. It's just rose, oud, and praline. And like I said in my last video, I'm still challenged by it just a hair because of how beast mode it is. It's a bit difficult to feel like, did I spray the right amount? Did I go overboard? Is it too much? Is it cool enough? So those are the things that I think about when I'm thinking of wearing this, or if when I've worn it. So yeah, that's Shagaf Oud. The next one is Guerlain's Santal Royale. This particular fragrance is another nice, rich, oud, dark fragrance. It also has leather and sandalwood, some florals like rose and amber. It's so pretty to me though. Some people think it's a little too much, but the name of this video is Heavy Hitters. So I love this one. This is another one that's on my list. I don't wear it as often because it's so heavy hitting, but it's definitely a gorgeous fragrance. My next heavy hitting fragrance, I don't know if I've talked about this one as a heavy hitter. This one is Byron Parfums The Chronic. So if anybody knows me from last year, this was my absolute hands down favorite perfume out of my entire collection. This one is still bomb. It is sandalwood, and I think there's some pepper in the top. There's cinnamon, pepper, leather, sandalwood, amber, musk, patchouli. But it's so crazy because I think between the sandalwood, cinnamon, and amber, this is super, super sweet. And it made my beast mode list because, you know, we've been rocking for a while. You see the throwback packaging. We've been rocking for quite a while. And one day, I think it was a little cooler. It was starting to warm up in the spring, but it was still cool. Like I had a sweatsuit on. And I paired this with Bonfire Bash because I'm like, oh, the vanillas would just go great together. Y'all, when I say that this fragrance choked me the hell out, like I had to go outside, get some air, drink some cold water, like I was out of sorts. I think that's where we just kind of fell off a little bit, you know. This was like my ride or die, but we had that falling out and we've been trying to bring it back. So she's still got a good heart, still love her to death. But that is The Chronic. Be careful, it's sweet. Now the interesting part is that happened to me after layering it with that lotion. But then I really wanted a projecting fragrance. So I wore it on a boat ride. I had on kind of a tank top. And for me, I could have gone anosmic to it, but I just did not smell it at the level that I smelt it before when I almost passed out after layering this with Bath and Body Works' Bonfire Bash. So still going on my heavy hitters list. All right, I'm gonna take it back because we're talking about the heavy hitters in my collection, and this didn't go anywhere yet, so it's going on this list. This is Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal by Night. This particular fragrance, see my little baby bottle with the legs, but this particular fragrance is tuberose, cherry, honey, sandalwood, amber, musk, orange, tonka, vanilla. This is rich. This is really rich. So you can spray it on and you can, you know, smell great. But if you're not careful with the trigger on this, like these little legs will come off and wrap your neck up and choke you the hell out. Like, so I have to be sure to kind of spray these on areas that's not so close to my face and that's going to really assault my senses. But it's still a yummy, luscious fragrance, especially with the honey, the tuberose. Part of me kind of puts this in the family with Kayali's Invite Only. So Kayali Invite Only, I think, would be a little bit more serious, more subdued and classy. This one, she's messy. She's a messy one. She's a little bit looser. She's a little bit more fun and loud. But yeah, that's Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal by Night. The last one on my list that is a heavy hitter in my collection is by Viktor and Rolf. This is Flowerbomb Nectar. Gunpowder at the top, cassis, orange blossom, there's vanilla in there, tonka bean, benzoin, and patchouli. This fragrance, again, it's similar to Jean Paul Gaultier's in that you can spray it and you can be okay. But if you do too many, if you do too much, this will choke you out. Like sometimes, again, I have to be careful because this will continuously chop at my nose if I spray it like too much or too close to my face. So that's why this one is on my heavy hitters list. It is out of the entire line I think the thickest, most syrupy and sweet one. I tested the Flowerbomb Midnight, but that was so long ago that I can't really tell you, but at least from when I purchased this and when I was just testing them all, this one was the sweetest. So that is my list of heavy hitters. Be sure to drop yours below. Have you subscribed to the channel? I hope you have, because I would love to see you back here so that we could discuss fragrances, and I will see you next video. Bye.